right. Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and continues to rule well. Peace and salutations to all of the Akim out here, pushing this word in sincerity, truth, and in faith. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners, those of our people that very well may look exactly like the other nations, but their heritage through their father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the Hebrew Israelites. And shalom to the few Akwath, the few sisters that's out here listening in all humility. I have another lesson, and I'm going to entitle it, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow, and various topics. All right? So I'm going to get right into it. I'm not going to rant. This is 2 Ezra 6 and 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall the end of the first rulership, and the beginning of it that followeth? Okay, the next rulership. And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay? So we're living right now in Esau's world. Okay? And how do we know that? Because it's going to tell you in Job. Let's go to Job real quick. Let's go to Job. Where you at, Job? Job 9 and 24. Job 9 and 24, it says, The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay? And who's running the earth right now? The wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay? And then, let's get, what is it, Micah? Where's Micah? I got the sun shining on me. Micah 4. Yeah, let's see. Is it Malachi? Michael 1. Salak. Salak. Oh, I gotta punch. I gotta find it. I'm losing my thought right now. Esau, Salak. I just lost my train of thought. Well, we know Esau is the end of the world. I gotta talk to kind of bring it back. Salak. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, and we know we're at the end of this world because Esau. Let's just do this one then. Let's do the Revelation 12 and 12. Okay, it says, Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay, and with this whole ice thing going on, I think it was last night or yesterday, when they went up into Chicago and went to the so-called Negroes or the so-called black area and went up into their houses, their apartments, and took them, handcuffed them, took them to jail. All right, talking about, well, we'll release you if we find out that you don't have any type of warrants or anything. What does that have to do with ICE? Okay, that's the devil. Okay, and Trump has taken away all of the departments that would regulate such actions. Okay, he had all his generals come in and told them if they don't like the program that he's about to dish out, for them to hit the door. Okay, and it's all coming against Jake. It's all coming against us, man. Okay, because this devil knows that his time is up. Okay, this world was made for us. Let me get that right quick. Just real quick. 2nd Ezra 6. And I'm gonna start at 54, whatever. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. And the chosen people has a chosen time to be put on top. Okay? And that time is coming right now. And this devil understands that. He said, all this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. This world is made for us. As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. They know that they are nothing. So that's why they're trying to put us out of commission. It says, and now, O Lord, this is the point, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. And that's what he's doing. Okay? The whole ICE thing is to get Jake. What about all the people that Biden let in the country when he was in office? The open borders, anybody can come in. Okay? They were coming from all these so-called white nations over here. Why haven't you seen any of them being deported? Okay? And raided. They're not doing that. Okay? First they went for the so-called Latinos, and now they're coming for the so-called Negroes. The northern kingdom first, and then the southern kingdom. Okay? It says, but we thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. Just the Most High did that. If the world now be made for our sake, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? We don't possess an inheritance because it's not the time for us to get that inheritance, okay? We're going to inherit the world, exactly, with Yahweh Shai. Okay? Yahweh Shai has already gotten the world. It's just that the Lord has to send him to take it. Okay? It's already written. No one knows when the Most High is going to tell his son to go, okay, go take it now. Not even the son. But when his son gets that word, it's over for them. Okay? It's going to be the beginning of the kingdom. Time when Yahweh Shai gets that word, that's the beginning of the kingdom. Because everything that he's coming to do, he's going to accomplish it. Because that's the Most High's word, and his word does not go out void. Okay? Esaw is the end of the world. We're in his glory right now. Okay? His glory years was like the 50s. Now he's falling. Ever since they went up to plant themselves in space. Okay? And that's what it said. The Most High said he was going to bring them down from there. Let's get that real quick. Where am I? Isaiah. Let's find Obadiah. Let's find Obadiah real quick. There it is. Obadiah. It says, hold on. That's when I bring thee down. That's what I'm looking for. Yep. Obadiah 1 and 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, and that's what he did. He has his nest out there among the stars, okay, in inner space. He never went to outer space, you know. He can't get to outer space. The firmament is there, okay. He can't get past it, okay, but he's in inner space, got his space stations out there. It says, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Read that again. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, in every one of their rulerships, or the time they was in power, they always used the eagle. The Greeks, the Romans, Americans, okay, all of them. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. And he's been bringing them down since they started setting their nest up there, okay. And they're seeing the chariots out there, okay. The chariots are making themselves known. They've been knowing about the chariots. They've been having the chariots on film. Chariots been messing with them, going and messing with the nukes, the stations, and turning them on, and it gets to 1 second and then turn it off, and they can't do it. Well, I can't do it. I can't turn it on. I can't do anything. Because the Lord, that's the Lord's weapons, man. He the one controls those things. Okay? It's his, this is his fix. Okay? Esau is done. Esau is done, man. Okay? Hold on. Verse 9, Obadiah 1 and 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. And that's what's about to happen. The end of Esau. Okay. When we're in the kingdom, this is going to be later. After we've used him for 1,000 years to build up the kingdom and punished him 1,000 years. Okay, they're going to have to drink the same cup that we drank. That cup of slavery, man. Okay? So when he's there, in that state, we're going to be in a state of bliss. Let's get that in let me just hold on. Lazarus. Yeah, this is going to be my last scripture. Luke 16, I'm going to start at 19. There was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen, and that's speaking of Esau, and fared sumptuously every day. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, and that's speaking of our nation, the nation of Israel, which was laid at his gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And it came, the dogs are these other nations, man. Okay? And it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man died also and was buried. And in hell he lifted up his eyes, being in torment, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. Okay, this guy's in hell now. Like we're in hell now. When he dies, when the Lord comes back and put them in subjection, it's like they're going to be dead. It says, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. Yeah, that's the cup of slavery that he's going to be in. He's going to feel tormented in that. Okay? But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. And that's what we're receiving right now, evil things. Look at, like I said, just talking about ice. Okay, that's evil. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. That's the future. Okay? That's his end. And we're going to be on top. Okay, the end of the world is Esau, and the beginning of it that followeth is Jacob. And that's the representation of it right there. But now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. Okay? Okay? So, yeah. The end of the world is Esau. And we're in his end right now. Okay? He's mad. He's doing everything. He's going against all law, no laws, no constitution, no nothing. We just want you out of here. We want to try to get you out of here before the Lord comes. We want to have all you guys dead. Okay? So he won't have nobody to save. But what the Lord say? He's going to cut the time short. If he didn't cut the time short, there will be no flesh left to save. Because that's what Esau trying to murk us all, man. Okay, this devil don't care. Okay, if you think this devil care about you, if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American, okay, even if you're in these other nations, man, even if you're in his own nation, an Edomite nation, and you're an Israelite, he don't care about you. Okay, he's going to come against his own people as well. He don't care about the poor of his people. Okay, you got to be rich for him to care about you. Rich. That's why the thing was with a rich man and Lazarus. Okay, but his time is growing shorter and shorter every day. Every day, and you see how fast these years are going now. We're today is the 3rd of the 10th month. Only 2 more months before the beginning of the year, you know. 2 more months only. All right? So, you know, stay locked in to the spirit, man, of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Don't get out of the spirit, man, because we don't have to worry about this damn devil, man. The Most High got us, all right? This devil is coming because he's the sword of the Most High. He's coming for 2/3 of our people, man. All right, so I'm going to end it right there. I don't want to make it too long. Lord willing, it was edifying. Until the next time, Shalom. Slot.